Take a breath and just notice your body. There's something I've been weaving through the last entire series, something that you may have felt, even if you didn't have words for it. The transmissions, the sounds, the moments that move through without explanation. That's light language. And today, I want to bring some clarity to what this actually is. Not in a way that takes away the mystery or the magic, but in a way that helps you trust your own experience of it. So, are you ready? Let's begin. Hello, lovelies. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Sovereign Goddess podcast. I am Abigail Mensah-Bonsu, your host for this podcast. And I hope you enjoyed the Bringing the Light Online series where I moved you through each of the power center from Soul Star Chakra all the way to the Earth Star. So we really connected to that, your purest light, and anchored it deep into the sacred earth for you so that you can begin to see the results of it in your physical life. So I hope you really enjoyed it, and I invite you to keep going back to it. Better yet, if you love the work that I do with you here on the podcast and you would like to be in that energy and deepen into it, I want to invite you into my containers. So I have two wonderful containers that you can step into. One is called Elevated Empath. This is for my beautiful, highly sensitive people, my empaths, basically any woman who works with energy and would like to learn more about their own energy and how that energy dances with all the other energies around them. Elevated Empath is the container for you. I teach a lot of tools that help you to understand your own power, your own gift, and also help you to activate the protection mechanism that comes with your own gifts that a lot of people don't know about. So I help you activate that. And then throughout the journey is learning to walk with that because you get to go in the world. You get to take the tool, the teaching that I share with you, and you get to go in the world and try it and then come back and share it. And then we get to tweak things. We get to, like, it's a whole process. Like, I love this container. So if you're an empathic woman, a highly sensitive woman, a healer, anyone who's sensitive to energy, this is the container for you. And then, of course, I have my high level mentorship journey, which is a 12-month mentorship with me. It's called Goddess Unleashed. This container is where you embody your brilliance, your magnificence. You get to learn everything about you and create the life that you are here to experience. This is about masterhood. Masterhood, is that the right the right word? But it's about mastering your magic, mastering your life, mastering your mind, mastering your emotions, mastering your gifts. It's about embodying all that you are in this life. It's not about dilly dallying and hoping the next life. No, 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 no. It's about really, truly bringing your heaven on earth and experiencing that. So this is a journey. And so the women that step in, they're saying yes to their own journey. And I get to walk beside them. However that looks like, or wherever they are, is how I meet them. It's where I meet them. And these women thrive in ways that I can't even comprehend, because that's what happens when you just hold the space for the brilliance of women and the power of women to show up. That is not something that I can do. I just simply hold the space and also bring the tools that they need to break through whatever they need to break through in order for their magnificence and light and power and abundance and prosperity to flow through as it should. It's a powerful container. So if you are ready to master your life and create your heaven and earth and really exist as the goddess that you are and learn what it means to be a goddess. Enough with the, dressing up to look like a goddess, but then every part of your life goes to shit, right? This is about inner work that gets reflected outward. So there's no, I mean, it just is alignment here. It is beautiful work that we do in here. So, and then, if these containers, you're like, oh, I'm not really sure yet, of course, the goddess clinics are there so that you can come in to experience this magic. But if you're listening to the podcast, you're already experiencing this magic. Another way, which goes beautifully with the series that I've been bringing through, specifically on this podcast, with the light language specifically. So I have an offer called the light prescription. And so this is where I get to tune into whatever it is that you're facing, which you will let me know, and I get to download a transmission just for you that you get to listen to, and it will help you through whatever it is that you're moving through. So it's a light transmission that is catered to you. So this is a light transmission that is uniquely for you. It is not like one size fits all kind of thing. This is your light transmission. You listen to it and it takes you to the level that you allow it to go. It is so far like what happens with people I've done this to is just pure magic. And I want you to experience that too. So if you enjoyed receiving the light transmission through this series and you would like to receive your own to support you in your life, it could be that you need a light prescription to support you in your health and wellness, in your business, in your growth, in your, in parenthood or motherhood. Like, what, there's no limit to what you can ask for. What support you need, when you sign up for it. So, I'll put the link below so you can find it. When you click on it, you sign up for it, it will link you to a page where you tell me where you need that support. And then I tune into that, work with your higher self, work with your team, anchor into the divine, and just let that light flow through for you. And usually, because when it's energy work, you tend to feel it before I even send you send you the audio recording of it and the instructions on how to listen to it. Because once I tune in and I open up that portal, you already start receiving the light. It is powerful. So that's another way that you can work with me, where you get that unique transmission of light beamed to you to support you in your life. So, the light prescription, goddess clinics, this podcast. If you want to deepen into your journey, then elevated empath, and then goddess unleashed. Right. And if you have any questions, let me know. Send me a message, and I can help you figure out which of these offers will support you the best in the time that you're in the journey, this the where you're at right now. We can figure that out. You can always also visit my website, moongoddessacademy.com, and kind of look through all the offerings. I'm still building it, so I'm going to be adding more and more to it. But right now, the basic foundational deep work that I do are all on there, so you can find out more about it. So today, I wanted to talk about light language because I there's something I weave through my work. It just comes through my work and to support you, and it's so potent. And this is something that can be easily misunderstood. Some of the misunderstanding is it's a language that you can learn or that you can pretend to speak, right? Or that only special people can speak light language, or that you can only speak light language, right? There's all these misconceptions about it. But hopefully, if you walk through this series of bringing the light online, which is really bringing that light through your power centers and then anchoring and expressing through understanding that expression through each of the portals, you understand that light language is the light moving through you. And It could be coming through and then moving through your throat or expressing through your throat, through your heart, through your hands, right? Through your hips. Like there's so many ways it can be expressed. So let's start here. What is light language? So it was like a while ago. I did a light language transmission on. It was probably like one of my podcast activations. And on YouTube, I had a comment on there by someone, and she said, "This is not light language. Sorry." And I was like, "What?" I was like, first of all, okay, so here's the thing. First of all, it's okay if it doesn't resonate with you. Not all light language, especially, different people bring through their own what word am I looking for? Like their own flavor of the light language. Because as you have experienced, the light comes through you and filters outward or gets expressed out through you. Right. So that flavor is going to be Abigail's magic flavor coming at you. And those who are aligned with that frequency will resonate with that light language, right? Will resonate with the expression of light that moves through me. I've listened to many people who speak light language, and some of them bring me to tears, and others I don't feel anything. Others I'm like, nope, that's not for me. And it has nothing to do with the people bringing through the light language, and more so that it's just not for me. And of course, you have to work with discernment here when it comes to any form of channeling at all, because you have to understand that that light, well, first of all, you have to ask the question, where is this light coming from? And it's not something that you can answer through your mind. It's something you can feel. When you're listening to someone speak light language, if it is truly from source, you will feel it with all your body, like every part of you. I've had people send me messages saying that they felt like this warmth just washed through the entire body, or their hands got activated, their hearts open, and they start to cry. You can feel it. Your body will tell you if that is true source code moving into you. Here's the thing. We need to stop underestimating our bodies. Our bodies always know the truth. Did you know that? If you're following me, you're probably my people, you know this already. Our bodies will always tell you the truth, whether you like it or not. And it might show you what is a lie or what is untrue through, let's say, your body contracting, or through, something unpleasant within your heart, but it's always this experience of contraction, right? Oh, that doesn't, something's off, right? Our bodies even feel it first before anything else catches hold on what is going on. So discernment is trusting our body's intuition, listening to the wisdom of our bodies, because it will always tell us the truth. So when you're listening to light language and your body tightens up, it could be that it's not for you. That's not a frequency that you're supposed to be receiving at this time, or that transmission is not right. It's not anchored in source. It's coming from somewhere else. And to be honest with you, you'll be amazed that where people are anchoring, where people are, like tapping into, instead of just going straight to source. They go over here and they go over there and they go over there, because they're not in their own true light essence. They could be tapping into anything. And one thing you should know when you're working with the ethereal realm is that there's as much light as there is darkness too. And there are beings who will pretend to be light. So how do you discern what is what? Anchor into your divinity, anchor to source, and work from that center place. Work from that divine place, your truth, your divine essence, your source code within yourself. Work from that middle place. And only that which is in alignment with source and source's love and source's light will come through. That's it. Let's make it easy. That's something I had to learn on my own as I was exploring my channeling gifts. That it came to a time where I was watching people say, "Oh, I'm channeling, for example, Archangel Michael." And as I said that, like Archangel Michael is like giggling because there's a whole thing there. Or I'm channeling so and so from this dimension. I'm channeling, right? There's so much of that out there. I was curious about that. I was like, oh, I can do that too. And so I started tuning in. Now, lucky for me is that I was tuning in from still anchored in my in the divine. So I was tapping into these different channels still from the same radio. Does that make sense? So I wasn't like jumping over here and jumping over there. But even that, I ended up feeling very scattered. And through that experience, I remember I was talking to someone who's also a channel, and she's like, Abigail, you're so scattered. What is going on? Where is your channel? Where is your channel? I was like, oh, what do you mean by where's my channel? My channel's right here. And she's like, you don't need to go anywhere. Just anchor above, below your heart, expand that, and then move from there. That's it. Whatever is in alignment with that source energy will come through if they are in alignment with it. And so if you notice when I'm channeling, very little that I don't know that if that's how you say it, but it's very few times that I will say like I'm channeling this being, or because what I learned is that it's not about that. Actually, they're like just tap into the frequency of source and our message will come through that. And so I started to focus on what wants to come through rather than who it wants to come through or who wants to come through. Yeah. I started to focus on the true message, the divine message that wanted to come through me tapping into my own divinity and source above and below through my heart, opening my own divine light and letting that be expressed. I started to focus more on that, which was always my gift. That has always been my gift. I don't need to jump over here and try to channel Archangel Michael. Like as I'm saying, he is laughing because he's like, I am part of source. Like all my guides, they're all like, I am part of source. If you're tapped into source, my message will come through. There's no separation. You don't need to divide yourself. You don't need to say, I'm channeling from so and so. And I think that's just, that's a way for our brain to kind of give some kind of substance to what is coming through. I understand that. But there's also times where it's like ego comes through. It's like, oh, I am channeling this so and so, and of course, in this world that we live in, those are the ones that are people are more drawn to because it feels like it's some kind of big substance, right? And yet the truth is just tap into your own divinity, anchor above, below, the heart of source above, the heart of source below, into your heart and let it express from there into the world, however way it wants to be expressed. So, light language is the language or the code of source. It's not a true language, as in like using the alphabet and it's like English or Arabic or Portuguese. It's not something that our brains can understand, and it is intentional. It bypasses the limitations of our brain and goes straight to what it needs to do. This is what I love about it. It bypasses all that blocks that we kind of gather up as we're living as humans, and it goes straight to the source because it is source code coming in, and it goes straight to your DNA and begins to infuse it with your own light code essence. So it is light codes, is frequency from source. that moves through us and is expressed in many ways. It's not just through speaking. I know someone who has been using art to express light language for years and had no idea until the next level showed up, which he started speaking light language, and then he realized that that's all part of it. I have another person. I ran like a challenge a while ago, that basically what that challenge did was it's kind of similar to what I just walked you guys through with the bringing the light online, where um, I brought them in. So we kind of cut the cords to anything that was pulling them in many places. And I brought them right into the center. We cleared the channel. We anchored it to the heart of source above, below, and your own divinity through the higher self. We increased or made that the voice of the higher self louder within them. And then from there, I just allow them to experience what that was like. And I had one person who realized that her way of experiencing that light was through, like, she was drawing like symbols, and it was beautiful. And she's like, I've been doing this and I have no idea what it is. So she took a picture of it and posted it to the group, and I was like, oh my gosh, such beauty and such so much amount of light pouring out of these symbols. Those were light codes: art, music, dance, body movement. Light can be expressed through all of those avenues. Just like if it's being expressed from the crown, what would that look like? If it is being expressed from the third eye, what would that look like? If it is being expressed from the throat, what would that look like? Light language is not limited to just being spoken. It can be expressed, and always, hopefully by hearing this, that breaks the mode of what light language is supposed to be. It's cool to speak it, because then I love it because the light moves through me, and it's almost like cleansing me and blessing me as it comes through, and it moves through my voice and then comes out. There's an activation of the voice. And so everyone who receives from that avenue, underlying everything else they receive, there's also an activation of the voice that comes through, because it's coming through my voice. Well, heart and voice. It kind of comes through, drops into my heart, and then from my heart moves through my throat and then comes out. So for someone who draws, especially, the light will come through, moves into the heart, and then it will continue down, anchor, of course, and then from the heart it will move into the hands. Or if they're dancing, it will move into the legs and the hips, right? Wherever it needs to go, wherever it's being expressed is where it goes. But I feel like the heart is like the center where it goes first. It mixes up with all the yummy juices in there, and then it gets expressed through whichever avenue that is in alignment with you. So let's just open it up right there. Light language can be expressed in so many ways. It is the codes coming down from source, pure light codes, frequency coming through us into the world. There's a reason why it's coming through us. What happens when high frequencies of light comes through our physical being? Manifestation. Manifestation. Such high frequencies, usually it will stay there, and we will have to like meditate to just have that experience, and then that's it. But when we allow the light frequency or divine light, divine love to move through our bodies, we pull the intangible into the physical realm and manifest it into form. So when we allow the light frequency to move through us and then express outward, we're manifesting heaven on earth. And whoever receives it, it gets that same filter where they begin to feel it in their own body, which is a sign that is being anchored in your life. And then from there, it gets expressed in however way you are ready to receive it. But the design is beautifully designed that we get to experience it this way. So light language is one of my favorite ways of bypassing all that limitations. Like nothing can break, like it just breaks through things. It just whatever is in the way just breaks through and it just go. It's like a powerful way to bring healing through, to activate, to elevate, like whatever. It's just a powerful way to just bring that divine presence online within your physical body and your physical reality. Amazing, right? So, there are things that our minds cannot fully process. Again, going back to when I was talking about the body, but the body can. The body senses these way before our minds even catch on. This is something I've been really anchoring within my elevated empath container to help them understand the importance of the body as they navigate the activation, the expansion of their gifts, and the service of their gifts. So, light language moves through sound, tone, frequency, sensation, the way our bodies move. There are people who actually transmit light language through their hand movements, and it's quite beautiful. It looks like a dance, you know. There was one time I did I was part of a documentary which is still being worked on. I'm praying that it comes out because it was brilliant. It brought like all these amazing light language channelers together. And for me, I was paired with a brother of mine who also speaks light language, and we were able to do a combined light language transmission, and it blew our minds. I never thought that was even possible, but something that we were speaking began to look like we were that's where I saw the form, like how light language becomes form. I saw the structures and we began to I began to weave it and bring things together. It was so incredible. I'm praying that the documentary comes out. When it does, I will, I'll share with you. Okay. But it was beautiful. Oh, it was so beautiful. Such a beautiful experience. So, light language is not to be understood mentally. So, please stop trying to understand it with your mind. No, it's not going to happen. It is meant to be received through your body, received through your heart. It's the same way as speaking light language. You actually, if your heart is closed, you cannot speak light language. You can pretend to speak light language and people would feel nothing and people would know that it's not real. The only way to truly allow divine light to come through, open your heart. The heart is so important with the transmissions. Because light language is meant to be received, this is why when you hear it, you might feel like emotional or calm or activated or grounded, right? It's something that you feel. You receive it on every level of your being. I also want to add this last part. Light language comes in to activate what is already alive within you. So you have all these codons, which is the expression of light. So this is a teaching that I have in my DNA activation, which I'll be bringing it online soon. So don't worry. But in DNA activation, just like we have the physical DNA and the codons, we also have spiritual DNA and codons, which the spiritual side of it has been known, for many God, how long as junk DNA, but now we know that there's more to it, right? That's the spiritual codons. And just like the physical codons get expressed into, for example, eye color, skin color, hair color, well, the spiritual codons each also hold their own wisdom. We have a codon that tells us which archangelic lineage we belong to, or a codon that tells us which master of light we are connected to. Like, oh my gosh, it's incredible. So when you receive light language, it goes on this deeper level and awakens what is already within you. What is already within you. You're receiving and awakening and activating what is already within you. It's not implanting anything that is not you. You have everything you need to live an amazing life in this lifetime. And again, remember this, it is a journey. Just because we have it doesn't mean that it's activated or online. That's the journey of figuring out what needs to be brought, what needs to be activated, what needs to be expressed, what needs to be released, right? That's the whole journey. But the truth is, we have everything that we need to live our heaven on earth, to embody our heaven on earth. And so when you receive a light transmission, those light codes are going straight to those DNA strands and activating the codons that you need at where you are to move through whatever challenge you're moving through. Brilliant. And so much more. Like, I see light language, I always say this, I see it as a zip drive. It's so condensed. And so your higher self receives this. And as you're moving through your journey, it kind of releases what you need, like slowly. It's beautiful. It's just beautifully orchestrated. This is why you can re listen to that transmission over and over, and each time receive something different. Beautiful. So, I want to walk you through an experience to just help you integrate all this information. And if you have any questions about light language, please let me know, because I can do another, I can answer your questions basically. Yeah. But I wanted to really talk about this, because especially if you're new to my channel and you keep hearing me speak something and you're like, that I'm calling light language, and you're like, what is light language? What is light language? I wanted this episode to be where those answers are being, where those questions are being answered. And also, I think what is coming through, because now that you've brought the light online in your own bodies, it's like, how does the light want to be expressed through you? And I think that's what this episode is really, that's where it's taking you to. How do you want to express the light that is online within you? So let's have this experience together, shall we? So close your eyes and take a deep breath in and out. And I want you to just notice that light within your system. So start from the top. So see that beautiful light pouring down from the heart of source above, gathering into your soul star chakra, pouring into your crown chakra. From there, it moves into your body and goes into your third eye, front and back. Goes down into your throat, again, front and back. Moves into your heart, into your solar plexus, your sacral, your root, and then finally it moves into your earth star chakra, anchoring you into the earth, anchoring your heaven into the earth. And I want you to feel that energy within your body. And just notice here. I'm going to ask you this question as you're in this beautiful space. Have there been moments where something moved in you without needing explanation? Have there been moments where something moved in you without needing explanation? That's the work. See, that's the language your body already speaks. So, bring your awareness into your body and soften your jaw. Relax your tongue and take that breath in. Really feel that light, awake, aware, activated, alive within you. What does that sensation feel like? Warmth, tingly, coolness, And where is that sensation drawing you to? Are you feeling something in your feet, in your hands, in your head, your forehead? Where are you feeling that sensation? I want you to follow the movement of light within you. And if something wants to be expressed through you, if the light wants to move through you in a way, and that could be like a sound, a tone, a hum, a movement of your hands, your body, let it. How does the light want to be expressed through it? Allow it to be expressed without judgment. There's no right or wrong way to do this. There's only how the light wants to be expressed through you. So give it time. Let it come through without judgment. You don't need to force it. You don't need to make it into something. You don't need to shape it. Just simply allow. Allow the light to be expressed through you in however way, shape, or form it wants to. First, follow the light to where it wants to be expressed through, and allow that expression to come through where you are led to. Take a deep breath in and out. And I'm going to say this again, there's no right or wrong way to do this. Only your own unique way of how light is expressed through you. These unique expressions are already encoded within you, and you're simply allowing the expressions to come through as they should naturally. Take a deep breath in and out. I'm gonna stay quiet and allow you to have this experience however way it wants to come through. Remember this, light language isn't something reserved for a few people or for special people. It's a natural expression of your own divine system. When you stop trying to control it, it is a natural expression of your own divine system. The light moving through you when you stop trying to control it. And whether you speak it or simply receive it or dance it or draw it, the truth is your body already understands it. Take a deep breath in and out. And that is enough. That is enough. So allow what you have received to be anchored on every level of your being. Trust in the process. Trust in that what you have received is exactly what you need in this time. And also understanding that you have received more today than your mind can comprehend. Beautiful. So when you're ready, take a deep breath in. I want you to step into gratitude for the divine and its blessing of light showered upon us through this process. Gratitude for your own body, the wisdom of your body, showing you the way. Gratitude for your higher self, for helping to orchestrate all of this. Gratitude for your presence, for showing up to receive this and trust in the process. Deep breath in and out. You have received more of yourself today. You have received more of your light today. It is done. It is done. It is done. And so it is. And so it is. And so it is. And when you're ready, open your eyes and welcome back. Let me know how this process was like for you. What came through? And I don't let it stop here. Okay. I want you to continue to tune into the light flowing through you and accent how it wants to be expressed and allowing it to be expressed through you without controlling it or trying to shape it or trying to make it into anything. Just simply allow it and know that, accept that that is uniquely the way light wants to be expressed through you. And that is truth. That's your truth. And bring it through the world because someone somewhere will resonate with that unique codes of light. All right, my loves. As always, thank you so much for joining me. Episode after episode after episode. I am so grateful for you. I am so grateful that you chose to show up to receive your blessings today, to receive your grace today, to be activated, to be inspired today. We need more of that in the world. And the more light you receive, the more we can anchor into the world to awaken more people in the light. All right, my loves, from my heart to yours. Until next time, have a wonderful day.